it seems to me, I mean, that might have been an advantage that you didn't particularly know anything about country music or know anything about him. And then when you started to look into it, you got curious. And isn't that sort of the beginning? I mean, you really have to be curious.
Sure. You know, I mean, there are questions you ask of a character you're writing, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. So they were the questions I was asking of him initially. Mm-hmm. You know, you're going to emotional memory, so you ask things like, what's the saddest thing that ever happened to you? And the saddest thing that ever happened to him was the death of his brother, right? Mm-hmm. And you ask him, what's the most joyous moment of your life? And that was June saying yes on the stage in London, Ontario, right? So you kind of have a potential beginning and an end, right? You can go from this place to this emotionally. But if you ask questions, you know, if you ask somebody, what's the most shameful thing you ever did, right? So that was the, you know, beating up his wife in front of his children. What's the angriest somebody ever got at you, which is another way of getting at shame. And that was June throwing the bottles at him in the, you know, right now it's in Wheeling, West Virginia. You know, so we got these things. A time you laughed until you cried. That was a thing I'd seen two actors do in improv, which was the peanut scene, you know. Mm-hmm. So your own life is informing this. But what you're really going for is these moments in a person's life when they lose control of the life, of their life because they're full of conflict. It's where life is bewildering to you. It's bewildering to us all, and it's meaningful in those ways.